Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. Today, Adam Ondra is on a roll and we've got hard bouldering ascents from Japan. Morning, T. How you doing?
Good morning, Matt. I'm good. What about yourself?
Very well, thank you. Yep.
I just wanted to remind the viewers out there that EpicTV has also an online shop of all climbing gear you need. And this week we have a special deal on shoes, but we won't reveal it yet. So stay tuned and you'll see that later in the show.
Yeah, okay, so let's get cracking with the news. And we're going to change up the format a little bit today. We're going to just tell you guys the news and then we're going to chat about it afterwards. So let's start with that Adam Ondra ascent. Adam Ondra, who seems to be on an endless roll of form, has made the first ascent of Wanderland, a 9B in Arco, Italy. The line was first bolted by Alfredo Weber, but Adam found a new start and added some bolts. It's probably the hardest route in Arco currently, but with Stefano Ghisolfi and Adam Ondra teaming up, well, watch this space.
Time for some mountaineering news. As PlanetMountain.com reported, Austrian alpinist Laura Tiefenhaller over 2 days soloed the north face of the Eiger via the classic 1938 route. She already climbed the route earlier this month in a day, partnering up with Jana Maurer. The route is one of the renowned 6 north faces in the Alps. It ascends 1,800 vertical meters with difficulties up to ED+, A0 and ice slopes up to 60 degrees. She rope soloed the hard pitches, and in total it took her 15 hours from the tunnel to the summit.
Let's go to Japan now, and news of an 8C plus first ascent. Shinichiro Numura has climbed Gakkaido, which was an old project. The line has bad holds and strange body positions, all of which add to the difficulty. He describes the route as short and severe, which is a different style to most of the longer Japanese boulders he's previously been working.
It's time for the 9A roundup, and this week it starts off with Jonathan Segrist. He's down in the cave of Santillana in Spain and has climbed Selection Anal, a 9A+, first climbed by Ramon Julian in 2013. Domen Skoffitz is also down in Santillana, and this time he climbed Gypsy Blood, an 8C+, and Joe Dunn, another 8C+, but climbing it without a knee pad, it makes it a 9A. As reported on 8A.nu, Italian climber Luca Bana has repeated Super Circolo Abusivo, a 9A in Palline. This is the 5th ascent of this technical and crimpy 40-meter climb.
And finally, Dave Graham has climbed Primitivo in Val Bavona, Switzerland. He climbed the boulder last month and on his Instagram describes it as one of the most technical sequences I have ever accomplished. Dave has been living in the Swiss Valley all winter with his wife Alizée Dufresne. It's a place he loves, and discovering those hidden lines is something he relishes. So that was the news, and we'll unpack it in a minute. But T, you alluded to a shoe deal earlier on, and it is a fantastic deal. So the old Shaman, the Evolved Shaman, right, that classic shoe, that is up to 30% off at the moment on the EpicTV shop. So if you want to grab an absolute bargain and a beautiful shoe, you know where to get it, links down below, and of course we'll be talking about more shop stuff later on. Now T, Adam Ondra, the man himself. A little bird told me that you were perhaps eavesdropping on a certain conversation in Arco.
Was I? We may have not been there. We were there that day that he sent that route, that the latest 9B. And he sent it in the morning and came over to this crag we were at, Pizzarra. And yeah, he came up to Stefano, they chatted about the route and the grade. And I heard some decimal scoring system added on to the 9B.
Hang on, wait. Adam Ondra wants a new system.
Well, I feel it's gonna be an add-on, and this might have been really a private conversation that I did eavesdrop in.
Oh.
It was also in Italian. Anyway, they were going about how grades should have 1 to 5. So he was mentioning about this route could have been like a 9B.4.
Ah, interesting.
So it's not a 9B plus yet, but it's in that higher grade boundary.
It sounds simple. I have a feeling it's uber complicated deep down, because he did say that it's his new routes maybe like hard 9B plus or whatever he said, if you like the slash grades. So yeah, obviously his mind is thinking about different things.
Yeah.
That could be exciting. Well, from one legend to another legend, Dave Graham sending Primitivo, that 8C. This makes me smile because when we filmed with him before Christmas, he was like, the weather's terrible, it's all snowy, I'm not sure how psyched I am. Clearly, he picked his psych back up because both him and Elise, his wife, has been sending all season. Some hard projects as well, loads of 8Cs.
It's been a couple of months now. Like, we're almost in April. 4 months of just sending all the hard boulders in Ticino. Do you have a video of him on Primitivo? Or was that another 8C he was trying?
No, we don't have a video of that, sadly. We had him looking at roadkill,
Oh,
but
right.
he didn't pull on. He just pulled on the other one and bust his hamstring, poor dude. Well, let's talk about the Eiger.
Right, the most severe north face in the Alps, besides the giraffes.
I mean, we've done shows with me and Hugo actually, where it was like Hugo was trying to plan out my dream trip to the Eiger. Like it is,
Right.
It's my dream to do that route, and that route especially is so famous. It's got so much history to it. Can I just clear up the solo thing?
Yes, go ahead.
Because, I mean, you mentioned it that she rope soloed the hard pitches. So we're reckoning that she free soloed the easy bits and then stuck a rope on for the hard bits?
Well, yeah, she free soloed the easy bits and some shorter, I guess, pitches that were easy to rope solo. She did set up a belay and all of that. It is also a route that has A0. So I guess you can always stuck in gear and pull.
Yeah, there's
so
certain sections like Traverse of the
you're-
Gods and all that where you're on basically fixed lines and stuff like that. So I guess it was part of that.
But another fun fact about this ascent is that she climbed it 30 years after Catherine d'Esteville climbed it in 1992.
No way.
So, I don't know, kind of a women's anniversary after all these years. She might have been the second woman to free solo it.
Very, very cool. Great news. And of course, the 9A roundup. Anything unexpected in there? I mean, Jonathan Seagrass setting 9A plus on savage, horrible holds is normal, isn't it?
That's, yeah, maybe a longer endurance route than what he's used to. Because, Sant'Elivia, big, awesome cave. But yeah, the route's just going on forever. But it's cool to see him climb with Domin. When clearly on Instagram, they've been swapping messages. And you can see in the comments, also their opinions on the grade. So I guess it's always nice to see two professional climbers pushing each other at that level, and also being able to have that discussion without knee pad, with knee pad. Is it easier? Is it harder? Or anyway, that's all online for us viewers to see.
Well, there you go. That was the news. Let's look at the 9B counter. So 9Bs, and we've got a 9B, Mr. Adam Ondra.
Adam Ondra.
Wonderland. I don't know.
I didn't see the spelling of it.
It's all one word. Wonderland. Sunderland. Who knows?
Anyway, Adam Ondra is up on the 9B counter with 3 points for a 9B. I feel there are more to come because there's so many open projects around Arco, and well, like you said, he's living there or around there sometimes. So
Exactly. Cool. Watch this space. Right, shop stuff, and we've already mentioned that Evolve Shaman up 30% off makes an absolute bargain for such a classic shoe. And you may have noticed that it looked like EpicTV is sort of throwing up on us with some stylish threads, and you would be right. I'm rocking the beanie.
new jumper.
It's very nice.
You got a new jumper. Do you want to show off the back? Shall we turn in 3, 2, 1?
I don't know if you can see this. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Hopefully you saw that. Anyway, new merch on the EpicTV shop. That will be coming soon. It's not out yet. I just wanted to sort of tantalise and tease you about that one because it's cool gear. We're wearing it. We're rocking it. So yeah, get yourself some merch. Right, T, discussion. Sorry, I disturbed your stroking there.
You gotta touch the cotton. You gotta feel the jumper,
No.
or else it's just like any other jumper. This
Do
is
I
like
have
soft,
to?
nice
Is
cotton.
this like a forced thing? Should I be? I don't.
It comes with a tag.
Right, my stroke. Let's talk about talking points because there's a big one at the moment, which is the IFSC selling the broadcast rights to Discovery and Eurosport, a little bit of all that. So obviously, I'm in a bit of a tricky situation here because I'm sort of foot in both camps, you know, but I have got an opinion on it.
Okay.
First of all, T, there's been some fallback, but maybe not as much fallback as we saw 5 years ago.
Right, times have changed. The sport has progressed. You know, we've seen climbing at the Olympics. It's kind of normal that we have to pay to see it. I suppose.
Well, let's maybe explain the background.
How much can you say about this?
I can say some things about it.
Okay.
So look, 5 years ago, the IFSC, there was a flow sport thing. They announced it quite late, and there was a lot of discussion amongst the athletes. Remember the whole red card things? People kind of boycotted events.
No, because I didn't climb then. I honestly have no idea what happened.
Well, it was a big deal. It was a big deal back in the day. And IFSC sort of went back on that decision. Now, 5 years on, they've done it again. They've sold the rights. Look, here is my feelings. And obviously, I am the commentator for a lot of the year's events.
You're really involved.
I'm really involved. So, but... Okay, put it like this. I was watching the Formula One on Sunday, okay? I wanted to watch the race. I didn't want to go to a bar and watch it. I wanted to be in my own house watching the race, okay? So I bought the race because that's the only option I really had, okay? It was like, I can't remember how much it was, €7 or something for the individual race. I didn't buy a subscription, I just bought the race. And I didn't really have a problem with that. In the same way as I don't have a problem paying for Netflix, and I don't have a problem paying for like football or rugby or loads of things, okay, that are on TV that aren't free. I think what I'm questioning is why do we have this hang up with climbing that we think it should be free?
Because you're not a dirtbag. There's some people out there that enjoy... You're not. Not anymore, maybe.
Maybe not. I'm a bit old for dirtbagging around now.
No, I don't know. Climbing, if you enjoy climbing, I guess there has been such an easy access to it. Like live streams on YouTube, that's amazing. It stays up. You can watch it whenever you want. And back sometimes, when they would put the live stream on, like the comments in the chats, like to me, honestly, that was fun. Like it was a fun interaction with like other fans. And I feel that will definitely get lost now that it goes on TV. But since it will be on TV, congratulations, first of all. You'll have to speak.
Mom. I'm scared.
Is it Eurosport, Discovery and Eurosport?
I had a meeting about it today, actually, and it's one of those, I don't know until I really get into it exactly what channels it's going to be on.
But exactly, like I hope the FSC is going to, inform their audience, their YouTube audience, and let us know where we can watch it, how we can watch it without like VPNs and all the annoying things that come with watching things online.
For sure. I know that there's different regions that have it and some who don't. So the YouTube channels will still work for some regions that don't have the TV access to it.
Right.
So they're trying their best to make sure everyone sort of can access the footage. I get the free thing. Look, I'm the first. Like, I like free stuff. Like, I do.
Yeah.
Something that's free and it's easy. And I agree with you. The community that you get on YouTube, by it being free, everyone watching, that's good for the sport. But I feel like we're at this point now, with the Olympics having come and gone. We've got 2 more Olympics. There is TV getting involved more and more and more. I think it might be time. And the reason I say that is just because once you pay for it, there is technically more money involved. That's more money for sponsorship, more money for athletes, more money just for the event. I'd like to see this as a really positive thing.
And you're on TV.
Yeah, but like that's sort of irrelevant. But you know what I mean? Like, I would like to see that this is a movement forward for the sport and it's going to be good. I don't have the control over this, obviously. Like, I'm just me, right? Hopefully I hope everyone does it really well and it's better. That's obviously the ideal. I think if it is nailed like that, it can only be a good thing for the sport, despite the fact that I don't really want to pay for it. But I pay for every other sport.
You'll be there live.
That's true. I'm lucky like that. That's true. I'm very lucky. And this is why perhaps, my perception is warped on it a bit. Fair enough. But I just feel like every other sport, you go to a bar to watch it, maybe your TV has it, maybe you pay for extra channels, but generally you have to have some kind of a subscription package in something to get hold of the content.
Yeah, that's the thing. I hope it's going to be, well, we don't know yet, but I hope it's going to be on like the normal Eurosport that you can just turn on the TV and watch it then.
I would imagine it'll be behind some kind of a paywall, but in the same way, I had to buy Eurosport the other day. I did it. I paid €6 a month for Eurosport because I wanted to watch something.
Right.
And I don't have a problem with that.
I don't know. Yes, fine. But like the free thing on YouTube was quite a big perk, I guess.
It was a big perk for sure.
Yes.
And that's why I understand it. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a transition period for sure. It's going to annoy some people. I just hope everyone does it right, and me as well. Like, it's up to me now to step up and actually do it properly.
I was gonna say, like, the standards will change if you're on TV, like camera angles, all of that jazz will, everybody's more, I don't know.
I don't think it'll happen immediately, but certainly, like, there's going to be things built into it. I have to do ad breaks.
You have to do ad breaks?
I have to do ad breaks, yeah.
How would you do one now?
Well, we haven't had any, so I don't know.
Okay.
I think apparently, though, I can't actually stop talking. I just have to pause and then continue talking because not everywhere's doing ad breaks.
Okay.
Can you imagine? My little mind's blown here.
Well, we'll see in 10 days for the first Bouldering Cup. And I guess we're all signing up to Eurosport or whatever is available in your country.
Let us know what you think down below, as always. Okay, comment of the week time. And we haven't got a comment of the week song because and someone was saying, in fact, is it my comment of the week? It is my comment of the week. So first of all, we're going to repeat last week's comment of the week song because it is relevant. Go.
Comment of the week.
A beautiful classic rendition. And the reason I wanted to bring it up again is, number one, we haven't got another one because no one sent us any. But Oliver Alderman says, can we please just have the classical comment of the week theme every week?
Oh, so this might be it for comment of the week songs.
I hadn't considered this. You know,
just one really good song.
Maybe that's it. But then we'd have to have a vote or something. Let us know. Look, either people keep on sending their songs to climb@epictv.com, drop us a DM, normal stuff, or we could just pick one, and that could be it.
I feel we need to hear more. Like, we haven't heard every style of music.
We could maybe soon have a shortlist and people pick the best comment of the week song from that shortlist for the year.
That seems like a lot of effort.
Yeah, but less effort than having to find one every week or us singing.
That's true.
You see?
Shall we sing goodbye?
No. But thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week. See you soon.